Welcome in. This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. We are going to do some live stream today in our Akron Dynasty. Thought it'd be a good idea to get into some of that. Should be a lot of fun. I'm going to go ahead and set up a couple things and we'll get started. Go here. I think everything is good to go. All right. In our last Dynasty video, we took on Buffalo, ended up winning by 10. Close game throughout, as you could tell, but we had the second quarter under wraps. The rest of the quarters was, as you could tell by the box score, locked and loaded, tied up between both of us. But we got the win, and we are still undefeated in the conference. We got some really tough matchups coming up a little bit later. I'm going to try to play maybe a couple games today. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm feeling pretty good right now, and I just kind of want to get into it. So what we're going to do is our first game. We're going to take on Miami of Ohio. I have not scouted them. We can do that while I'm in here. They got a little bit more talent than we do, but they're 2-3. I don't know if they've had some injuries or whatnot. You can tell by their stats and stuff, their box score, not the box score, but you can tell their stat line, their pass defense just isn't the best in the world. Still no big deal, and we're going to check them out here shortly, but what I want to do next is I want to go over to in-season recruiting, see if we need to make any changes to this. We're down to 5 guys, the same 5 we've been going after all year. Halfback Chris Wright, we're in good shape for him. But we got a negative pitch. That worries me a little bit, but at least we can get him for a home visit. Maybe we can have a chance there. Same, we got Bruce and Newell. He is visiting for the Temple game. That's in 2 games from now. We just don't have a positive pitch. That's just been kind of the theme for a lot of these players. Paul McGill, the middle linebacker, we're in okay shape. We just can't figure out what he's into. Tackle George Roberts, number 1 on his list. That's great. But he just doesn't want to tell us anything about what he likes or doesn't like. So we're going to be shooting in the dark on that one. And then Adam Malloy, wide receiver. We're in great shape here. Looks like it's us in Iowa. We just, again, we can't get a positive pitch from him either. So it's just been kind of the same thing for all 5 of these players. I still think we can end up with a couple, though. What I want to do is quickly go over and look at Miami's roster. That way we have an idea of what we're looking at. Actually, I don't need to do that here. We can go and do that in the game. So let's just go ahead and do that. I can make up my mind how I want to defend them and whatnot once we head into the game. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and sim this bad boy. Oh, we got our first player in trouble of the year. Interesting. That's not. I think this is the first one. Cornerback Reggie Corner. The cornerback. Let's see what he did. Team rules. 1. Corner showed up late again to our team meeting. This shows lack of respect and for his coaches and his teammates. Our bar is a little under halfway. We need to go check a couple of things. I need to see. I don't even think. I think he's our nickel. We're about to find out. Let me go look at the depth chart. I'm going to go over here. Go over to corner. He's our number 1 guy. I could probably go down a little bit. I may have him suspended for like 1 game, maybe, but you could tell we have no talent behind him other than our impact corner, Henry. We literally have just 2 corners to work with. It's a miracle I've been playing as much nickel as I have when we're going up against the bigger or the wider sets. His infraction wasn't egregious. So I can maybe do like a game just to get it down a little bit. I'd love to do like, not this season. I'd love to do like 3. But if you look at our schedule, I'll back out. Go look at our schedule. We got 2 really important games coming up. Temple's 4-2. They're an independent, so that's not going to affect us when it comes to our conference. But Bowling Green is a big one. This is a good chance to really get down that bar. But I really need him for the next couple of games. So I think I'm just going to suspend him for 1 game. I think that's okay. I'd love to do more, but he's just too important of a player for us, so we'll just do 1 game. I'm going to continue. Thank you. There we go. I hit the wrong button. Let's check out uniforms. Pretty slick. All red. Bet they have an alternate to black. That looks pretty cool, too. They look like Ball State right there. Let's just go with their all red look, and we only got the 1 away uniform, so that's what we'll roll with. Welcome in, Jax. Excited to play some football. It's been a few days since I've got to play any Akron football. I've just been busy doing some other things. I was able to upload some stuff earlier in the week. We have another non-televised game, so we're going to head straight to the coin toss. They want it, and they will. They're going to kick it first, so I'm going to get the ball first. We have no wind, which is good. So let's check out this roster. See what we're dealing with. I'm pretty sure they're spread offense, pass happy. You look at their starting quarterback, he's a pocket passer. Pretty good, but I'm going to try to blitz him as much as I can. They don't have an impact guy, which is great. 80 overall, then 76, 76. I'm not worried about any of those. Fullback, nothing there. Their bread is buttered here at wide receiver. 93 overall, impact guy, then 84, 74. I thought maybe he played for Kent State. I think Sean McVay played for Kent State. For some reason, I thought he played on this team, but I don't think he did. Tight end, a pretty decent one. 85 overall, 76 speed, 72 catch. He'll get a touch or two today, I would imagine. Look at their offensive line, 84, 76, 88, 80, and 76. So their strength is kind of up the middle. I don't know what defense they run. I could have looked at that in the coach profile, but we'll know within a couple of plays. 87 to 76 on the edge. Not bad up the middle, I guess, for the conference. 82, 78, 76, so on and so forth. Linebackers, 84, 78, and 92. Wow, maybe the best outside linebacker we're going to face all season, possibly, at least in the conference. Corner, incredible player, 90 overall impact guy, 97 speed. That's the type of guy you want, at least in this conference. 80 overall behind him, and then 76 and 74. 80 a free safety and 80 a strong safety. So their secondary is just okay. Outside of this kid right here, he's really good. So they just got a bunch of average dudes, except for these two players, the outside linebacker and the corner. We'll see where they're at. If they're on opposite sides of the field, it's just going to make things a little bit tougher, kind of which direction to go in terms of running the ball and such. Let's look at their kicker. Average, punter, below average. All right, I think I'm ready to go. Like I said, we get the ball first. Let's see if I can get a touchdown out of the gate. Good-looking field, good-looking end zone art, whoever worked on those. Let's see if I can make a play there with Hickson. So we're on the left hash. I'm going to try. Let's just do a double option for now. So I guess they're a 4-3 team. Now, I could go to my wide receiver play, but I don't think I'm going to just yet. I think we're going to go over here. And I forgot to do my sub package. That's why Spalding is getting the ball instead of Briggs, so we'll fix those. Already forgot to do that. So what we're going to do is go over here. That one, and I'll probably do this one as well. Okay, so we've done that. Let's just do a basic run with Briggs. Probably go over to the right. So their two impact guys are going to be on the same side a lot today, maybe. We'll see. Watch out, that was kind of weird. I did not even use the speed button on that play. I just kind of went as I could go. Spalding ran right into me. Somebody else got blocked. Good little play, going to pick up a really good first down. That makes it what? I think I may go triple. Probably go to the right. I think we're going to run to the right a lot today. We're going to do this. I've got to read this linebacker. There we go. Just be patient with it. Get a first down. I saw this guy right here. He was kind of hanging tight. That's why I gave it to the B-back. I think that was a smart play. I think we could have got some yards either way. It's a good play, though. Let's go back and run a double option. Let's go over to the right. Get a block or two. Looks like Arthur's going to keep this one. Man, this game just feels so much better and solid than Madden 24, which I played this morning. It just feels more, I don't know, just more stable, I guess is a better way to put it. So we're on the 5. What worries me here is they're going to go goal line the rest of the way. Let's do a basic B gap run. If we could just get decent blocking, I think we're going to be okay. But again, I got to run to the right. We'll do this. Okay, good, good. Did not get in. Let's see. On the one, we can try go wide. This is the one I wanted to flip. Yeah, there we go. We'll go back to just a basic dive. Just hand it off to Briggs and get our touchdown if we can. I'm going to run to the right. Good deal. So we got our first touchdown of the day. Pretty easy drive. Pretty solid. I don't think we had one bad play, really. Welcome in TW4LKER. I assume that's T Walker, as in Walker, Texas Ranger. Great show. The original. I haven't seen any of the new show. 6 plays, 80 yards. It's a pretty good clip. We had a couple of really big runs on that one. Let's kick it back off. Oh, this is our first kickoff of the day. That's right. I'm going to kick it over to the left. Kick it away from... This is going out of bounds. I hit the button way too late on it. They're going to get on the 35. They're going 4 wide. I see. I'm out of my best corner. Technically, is out today, so I'm gonna have to stay in 4-2-5 all day. We'll do something like this. Looks like they're going gun spread. I'll try to cover this area of the field. Oh, he's wide open. Oh, a terrible play, Walker. And just like that, they're on the scoreboard. That was terrible. Somebody asked a question. Let's see. What happens if you don't recruiting the player you team need? I don't really understand that question. Walker, Texas Ranger. Chuck Norris. The man, the myth, the legend. So that's not the start I wanted on defense. I've said it a few times in the past. Normally the last read for the CPU quarterback is the deep ball. And he had enough time to throw. Let's see if I can make a play here with Montgomery. We're on the right hash. Let's go triple from normal. They're spreading out again. They've been spreading out a couple times already against this formation. Fumble. What do you do? Just got his head knocked off. Was that the impact? One of the impact players? I think it was. I think it is. Yeah. That's his first fumble of the season, I think. Let's go quarters. I'll control this defensive end. I'm usually not used to controlling the right defensive end or the right side in my quarters. Make a play, somebody. Well, not our defense. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. So we're going to have to keep up with them. It's just their quarterback is just playing good at the moment. I'm going to have to blitz them myself. I don't know what else to do at this point. They're just making it look too easy. Just a big deep bomb, and that's 2 deep bomb touchdowns that my secondary just crapped on. Again, that's NCAA 06. That's something you got to live with from time to time, is those deep balls. That's why I try to do quarters. A lot of times I feel like it does a decent job, but not today apparently. So let's see if we can tie this thing up. Let's go back to our double option. Probably run to the right again. Nope, looks like we'll run to the left. This worries me a little. And my center just got destroyed. My guard got destroyed. Just nothing's working at the moment. I don't know what to do about it other than keep playing. I'm going to call the same play. This time we're going to run to the right. I try to pitch it. It just wouldn't do it. Well, this has just been a terrible start. Let's go deep attack. We're going man. What I may do is, let me do something like this. It's a punt. Deep ball. Just, we'll take it. It's a deep ball. At least he got to catch it. That's good. Let's go with a basic run with Briggs. Just a sting. Oh, I'd love to run to the right or left, but just nobody's blocking today. Man. Just awful football. Let's do another double option. At least it forced that corner to that side, but they're spreading out. We need some blocking over here on the left. Shoo, just enough of a pitch. Get a first down. And that could have been a disaster. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go triple. I'm worried about my Spalding not being able to make a play here, but I am going to go to my wide receiver play. I'm going to do this. Make sure I pick the... hopefully this works. I don't know. We're about to find out. We need good blocking. Just terrible blocking. Just got destroyed the entire time. So 2nd and 9. Basic option is the only thing I trust at the moment. Got to block this linebacker. Oh, I didn't mean to pitch it that early, but that's okay. I think I hit the button too early. Get a first down, but where are we? We're on the 5, which means they're going to go goal line on us. Let's do a basic run. I may go to the left on this one. We need a block or two. Just nobody blocked. Maybe it's just one of them games where it's just going to be a real challenge for us to win. I'm going to go back to double option. And they're going zone. Oh, dang it. They shifted. We're going to get a touchdown. Barely. And that guy almost made the tackle. The boot. So, at least we are going to tie this thing up. I probably need... I need a thumbnail. And he pitched it with his wrong hand. Look what the quarterback done right here. He pitched it with his left hand for whatever reason. I didn't need to pitch it right there. That was kind of my fault. This could be a pretty good thumbnail, maybe. That one right there, I'm going to go ahead and take that while I'm here. I hope I've done it correctly. Let's see if it does it correctly. If it'll do it. There we go. That's probably going to be our thumbnail. Let's get an extra point. So, it's not all lost, but I'm worried about my defense. We can't stop literally anything, so I need to back out of zone. Or we need to get to the quarterback much quicker. Our pressure this year hasn't been the best in the world. Normally, I like to give pressure out of nickel because the blitzing out of the 4-2-5 just isn't the best in the world. But our best corner is out today, so it's all a big mess. And I kicked it. I hit the button late again. I'm just not playing well. I'm just not doing my part. 1st and 10. Let's go, man. We can try that. Do something like this. He's got all day to throw. 1st down. Close to it. See, none of this. Let's try this monster too. It's like the only blitz I like out of the 4-2, and they're going 2 tight ends, so this ain't gonna work. I'll occupy this tackle. They're gonna get their first anyways. Like, I just don't have any decent. Like that strong safety blitz, I just don't like. Let's do this dog zone blitz. We may control the defensive tackle. And they're going halfback direct. And they're breaking tackles left and right. And just my poor defense just can't stop anything today. All right, we're tied. That was a terrible quarter, but we're still tied somehow. They're going 4 wide. We'll try cover 3. Maybe I can bait him into an interception. We'll do something like this. That's a touchdown. Oh, thank the Lord he dropped it. I'm surprised he didn't make the catch. They're doing... I'm going to go nickel. Just because it's got better blitzing. But I'm here to tell you, we are hurting at corner. So I don't know if my new nickelback can come in and make a play for us. Get him, get him, get him. Intercept that. So that's going to be 3rd and something. 3rd and 10. And again, Cloud's my go-to 3rd and long play. But I got to get a sack here. We got to get some pressure on this cat. Let's see if we can do it. I'll probably go into the inside. Nope, we'll go to the outside. They didn't get it. Oh, and he's hurt. That's their impact receiver. Injured his head. That's probably not a serious injury. They may go for this. They're going to go for it. 4-2-5. Cover 3. I don't know. Not really sure. I'll go after him myself, though. Oh, I just got annihilated. Now I'm out of the play altogether. Oh, huge play, McNeil. How many times has he done that this year? That's like his 5th interception of the year. I don't know if you noticed in the overlay, I had to take down the stats and stuff. I got tired of updating them in every play, every game. And if I'm going to be streaming more, it just makes it kind of useless to put outdated stats right there. So I just didn't bother. If that makes sense. So I just put their overalls and just kind of left it there. I may change it up later. Oh, nobody blocked. Ah, man, my poor offensive line. Just up the middle running today is just going to be a no-show. Let's do a basic option again. I have an idea. I may end up, we're going to try something here in a little bit. Let Arthur handle this. Let's just let him get the first down. That's a face mask, but he got out of bounds. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch these up. We're going to do twin halfback. It's halfback, twin halfback from there. So let's do triple from here. So their impact receivers out for a couple quarters. That's nice. I'm going to go over here. Let's see if we can get a play going right there. Get a first down with Arthur. Not bad. Let's go. I want to try. I don't know if it'll work. Our passing game's been so terrible. I want to try some play action. But they're going zone. Nobody may not be open here. Unfortunately, my quarterback just can't make good throws, period. That's why I just don't throw it hardly at all. There's nobody open. Ooh, I had to user catch that one myself. That's the thing with the flex bone. You throw it just on occasion. So let me go and switch this right here. I need halfback, twin, halfback right there. That way I feel more comfortable running triple because I got 2 better running backs with my 2 twin halfbacks as opposed to Spalding, who that's just not his game to get the ball a whole lot. Let's just go right here. There we go. So Ringer's first touchdown of the season. So that was a good decision. That was a good adjustment. I'd rather him run it in that situation than Spalding, if that makes sense. Get a touchdown there. So now we got the lead back. So now it's up to our defense. Can we kind of hold them? Because right now, defense is not the name of the game with this one. At least not in this half. I'm hoping I can make a better kickoff kick on the next drive. Going right. We're going to kick it to the right. Okay, that's good enough. At least we've stayed in bounds. Now, this guy may make a good return. He's not going to. And it's coming back. Going to be clipping. We're going to definitely accept that. On the 11. Oh, man, I'd love to blitz. Let's do cornerback heat. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try it. I'll blitz from the opposite side. So we're going to have Henry blitz. At least he won't have as much room to run since we're on that short side, but he's wide open there, and that's a first down. So much for that play. Spy, blitz, quarter. Let's just go back to, let's do a Tampa 2. I'm going to control the middle. Let's control the mic. Nope, we're going to control the free safety. Let's see if anybody comes in my direction. I love to pick one off myself. Screen, make a tackle somebody. Face mask. Our poor defense. Man, we've struggled today. First and once. Now the entire playbook's open to them. Let's go. Let's go cover 2 man. Just to throw something different. I'm going to try to go after myself. They may just run it. I didn't think about this. Let me control the defense tackle. Too easy. First down. Three wide again. We'll do quarters. I'll control this guy. We'll do an over front. Right up the gut. I had to control the outside. It's up to somebody else to do, control the middle. Man, our defense has been awful today, to say the least. Let's go. Spy 3. Let's cover 3. That corner going out today, getting in trouble, has just really hampered my defense. It just thwarted the whole thing. Good job, Al. Good open field tackle. We could try that Tampa 2 again. It's not really a Tampa 2, but I can make it as such. Let's bring these guys over a little bit. Half Mac dive. Just another easy, close to first down. Our run defense has been pretty abysmal. They're going to go goal line here. I'm going to go man lock as they've been throwing as much as running it. We'll shade everybody over to the strong side. Well, it's not the wide receiver reverse play. Good open field tackle. They're on the 40. And they're going for it. Oh, man. Let's do a cover 1. I don't know. They may just run it. That's my thinking. They just don't need a whole lot of yards. Let's do this right here. I'm afraid they're going to go off tackle to the left. I can't shade anybody else over. They're going to run clock too. Going to pass it. First down. I just can't stop them. We're just not good. Just our defense has just been abysmal. I'm going to try a zone blitz. Maybe that'll shake them up a little bit, but it's from a nickel and it's not very good. He's got all day throw off the back foot wide open. Wow. Again, just defense is terrible. Go back to 4-2-5. Just, I don't know. Some games they play incredible. Other games they just can't do much of anything. I don't know. Whatever. All right. Well, we got less than a minute to go. We got 3 timeouts. The problem is our passing game is non-existent. We've actually had 2 deep bombs for today, but that's just kind of the way this game's been. Both teams have been getting their deep shots in. So I don't know. I'll try to make a play out of it. I'd love to get a score before the half. And they get the ball started the third quarter, too. So that's a problem. Unless we can score here. At least Hickson's going to get the touch the ball. I had just nobody blocks. Not a single person blocked. I'm going to run the ball. Again, that's the only thing that I feel comfortable with. And they're going man dime. Let's see if anybody shades over. There we go. I wanted to see that. I'm going to leave it as is. Ooh, just almost got topped up there. Get out of bounds. Don't have to waste a timeout. I would love to... That ain't going to work. Oh, we can try it. Hickson doesn't have to be the one to carry it. Both of my 2 starting receivers... That shade is not going to help at all. And that play is awful when there's no... how many times have I said that today? Terrible blocking. Look at this. I don't know. I just don't have an answer for it. Just get a better offensive line, I guess. I'm going to run down this clock. I'm going to run the ball, but we're going to run it down. Because they're going to call a timeout maybe after this play. Maybe. They may just go to the locker room. We'll see. 3. Get a block. That should have been a face mask, and they didn't call it. Face mask right there, and they didn't call it. There we go. So we may get a first down out of all that. First and 10 on the 38. I'm going to call a timeout. Or did I waste a timeout? I think they was going to stop the clock anyways. I didn't think about that. My bad. Let's go PA row right. So Hickson... And they're double teaming him. Well, that just went out the window. I'm going to do something like that. Just get them out of the way. That's an interception. We're just not playing well. We're fortunate to be tied, honestly. So we're going to go to the locker room. I'm just going to hand this one off. Just give the Briggs. So we got 1 second. Let's just go to the half. Go to the locker room. Tied. We'll regroup, and maybe we could play better in the second half. Let's go to stats and scores. 269 to our 213, so just not much defense today. We're running the ball pretty well. We've had a couple of shots in the passing game, but our defense is what's really hurt us. We're doing okay on third down. We've only had 1 attempt. They are 0% on that. A turnover apiece. Arthur, this is useless to look at just because we don't throw enough. But running the ball, Briggs, it's been his show because that's the only guy we can really work with. Arthur is doing fine in the run game. Spalding had the 1 bad fumble. I'd like to get Hickson another touch or 2, but it's just kind of tough the way our offense is just set up. Receiving, there's not much to see here. Defensively, our starting free safety is leading in tackles. That's the way you know that your defense isn't playing well. Tackles for loss, we only got 1. We don't have a single sack, but we did get the 1 interception. I don't even remember if we scored on that one. On that drive, we may did. I don't remember. But let's get right back into it. I'm going to go over here. Thankfully, it's going to stay in bounds, but I just kicked it to the wrong guy. So this worries me that he's going to get a touchdown here. It's a good stop. Let's go cover 3. I'll control the flat on this side. Play action. Oh, he didn't bite on it. He went for the halfback instead. That could have been a sack. 2nd and 8. I don't want the cornerback blitz. We could try. Again, I don't know if this is worth it because it's a cover 2 zone, but I'm going to try this cornerback heat again. The problem is he's got to go through those 2 tight ends just to get to him. I'm going to bring him down a little bit. And they ran in my direction. That helped. So it's what, 3rd and 7? We'll go cloud. We'll do something like this. And this tight end's going to be in my way. Notice the silence because I knew exactly what was going to happen there. And why did he throw it to him? Because he had all day to throw. That's the only reason. Poor defense. And get a block. Thankfully, there was another guy sitting there waiting on it. 2nd and 10. I'm going to go back to 4-2-5. Let's go man. At this point, I'm just kind of guessing on defense because nothing's working. Do something like this. All day to throw. Just again, our front 4 just can't get any push. No pressure whatsoever. I'm going to have to control the blitzer myself. I don't know what else to do at this point. They're going to score here. Unless we get lucky. They may go off tackle on this one. And they picked up the blitz perfectly. Good stop by our lone corner, our good one, and Henry. Going 4 wide on this one. Let's go dog gold at a nickel. Just to be different. They may go off tackle right there. No. He didn't get in the end zone. And they're going to go 3 wide here. I'm going to go 4-2-5. I'm going to go all out blitz. I don't know what else to do at this point. We're going to shade everybody over. They're going to go off tackle right here. Or up the gut with a halfback dive. Whew! Ooh, and their quarterback's hurt. His shoulder, that's never any good. Kick the field goal. I'm going to go man lock out of goal line. I'm going to shade over this way. And they're passing it. Our poor defense. That's what needs to be the title of my video today. Poor defense. Just can't stop anything. Oh well, what nothing I can do, other than just keep calling plays and hopefully something lucky happens. So we got to play catch up all day, which is never good for this offense that we have. And I'm enjoying the flex bone. Don't get me wrong, it's fun. I mean, I really don't enjoy running the same 3 plays over and over, same concepts, I should say. I kind of enjoy getting more diversified in that department, but we're just hampered because we're just got so few lack of talent in certain spots. Just recruiting is going to have to fix it. So their quarterback's going to come back. I'm going to go to the right. I just don't... Oh, wait a minute. This is our basic option. Get up the field. Didn't get the first. 2nd and inches. 2nd and 1. We can try... Triple. So funny. As soon as I decide to go live with our Dynasty, we just play terrible. That's just how it works. We're going to go this way. Hope I can read this correctly. Almost, that should have been a fumble. My tight end just got blasted on it. Let's go double option. We're going to run to the right. Just, nope. What's my center doing? Look at my center. I, I don't know what to do there. I just don't have an answer. I'm going to call the same. We're just so limited across the board. It's a miracle we're 4-1 on the year. And they're shifting that way. I'm going to go this way. Again, my right side of my right guard got beat. My center got beat. Third and 10. So I'll go ahead and tell the viewer look or in here. I'm thinking about. I want to play some other games, but not sports games. I just want to do some different things with that. Good job, Arthur. First down on the third down against a cover 3. Just right over his head. Just enough. Man, kept the drive alive. Good job, Arthur. That's by far one of his best plays of the year. So as I was saying, I'm thinking about starting a second channel because I want to play some other games besides sports games, and I don't want to throw non-sports stuff on here. I think that'll upset some people if I done that. Get a block out there. Great play, Briggs. Look at this little play. This may be a good thumbnail right there. Something like, if I can do something like that, maybe. Let me go ahead and make sure I got that thumbnail. That's going to be our thumbnail of the day, I think. That's a nice one. I don't know what y'all think. I've talked about this in the past. I've done a little non-sports stuff on the channel. And of course it didn't go very well. That's because most people on here want football, and I understand that. But still something I'm thinking about. Because I like to get into more streaming. And my quarterback's about to pass out. I don't know. It's something I'll figure out. But feel free to leave your comments below about that. Starting another channel, it's hard enough to keep one channel going and make it do good, and trying to juggle 2 at once is just really hard. Get a decent gain there. We need to get a touchdown. We need to tie this thing. I'm going to go... I'm going to 2nd and 4. I don't need to do it. We need to wait. If I can find it. What games am I thinking? Probably some AAA stuff I've had on my mind for a while. Let's go. Oh, my right guard got beat badly. Just don't fumble it. It's just kind of whatever I have on mind at the time. I don't know. We'll just see how that goes, but I'd love to just do it here, just make it easier, and I may end up doing that. I don't know. It's just I've turned this channel and brand in such a niche thing that I'm afraid I can't throw random oddball stuff in it. But I got a PlayStation 5. There's some games I'd like to kind of get into more. I'd like to go back and play Skyrim. I miss playing it. Let's go to the outside. So we're going to tie this thing. 27 to 28. Let's get an extra point. I've thought about playing some of the original Mafia games. I never played any of the 3. I know the 3rd one didn't get very good praise, but the 1st one and the 2nd one looked really cool. I wanted to get into those. I thought about playing maybe Red Dead 2, maybe. I've got it. I never finished it. I don't think I've done maybe 30% of it, if that. So it'd be like just a brand new start for me if I went back and played it again. It's been a long time since I've touched it too. Much better kick here. Kick it away from their impact guy. Get a tackle. So that's a face mask. They didn't call it. Let's go do a cover 3. I'm going to bait this guy into a pick eventually. Let's do an over front. I'm a little worried about a run to the right. Play action. That was my fault. Just not in a good position. I'm going to try. I should have done that zone blitz earlier. Now I can't find it. I should have done it on that first play. We'll do it from here. I'll try to occupy this guard, let these two blitzers come through. There we go. Good job. We finally got a blitz to work. 2nd and 18. I'm going to flip quarters. I want the defensive man to control the short side. Just makes it a little easier on them. And this ain't good. Thank the Lord he overshot the throw. So that makes it 3rd and forever. I'm going to go 4-2-5, cover 2 man. I don't trust our zone. When he's got time to throw, somebody's going to get open. I just don't want to do it. It ain't worth it. Can I get him? Can I get him? Ah. But they went with a screen. And I think that's a clipping. It's going to be a holding. We'll decline that. And we're going to force the punt. So here we are. We got 4 minutes to go and we're tied. At least it's been an entertaining game. It's been close. I know blowouts aren't always fun for us to watch, but at least this one is not that. I'm going to fair catch that. I had no chance with that one. I want to try. I'm going to go back here. Let's go dive. And they're going man. Let's see if we can give it to Hickson here. As long as they don't shade too hard to the right. And they didn't. Good deal. And how many times has this happened today? Pick up the blitz, tight end. It's not hard. That's all you got to do. But he's forced to do that with a safety. It's just a coding glitch of some sort. Frustrating. Got to go basic option. It's about the only play that's worked. That and triples worked a little bit today. I got to go to the right. Get a block or two. Good block, tight end. He made up for it right there. Hopefully that's not a block in the back. That was close. Keep the drive alive. We can try a triple. Notice how I'm not playing Spalding a whole lot anymore after that fumble. I kind of benched him. For good reason. Oh, man. I want to go to the... See, here's what I'd like to try to do is like that right there. That's what I wanted right there. Good enough hole in the B gap for Briggs, and it's just off to the races after that. So that was a good play. Maybe we can spread them out and try triple. We may go to the right on this one. Ooh, now he's being double teamed. Just be patient with your blocking. Don't use the speed button. Just kind of bounce around until you can find a hole up the middle. 2nd and inches. It's a good run. We can try more triple. The go and zone. And they don't have their... this is interesting. I'm just going to get the first down. I think that's a smart idea. I don't want to do anything goofy there. Yes, definitely a whole... This offense is at its best when you get good runs up the middle. Just more fun. I mean, that's the main part of the offense is attacking the middle than the outside. And they're shifting that way. We got to go this way. I feel like we got no choice. Let's go over here. I saw a good block. Get a block right there. Get a first down with Arthur. On the 8. I'll probably run the same thing or something close. Or that was triple, whatever. Let's do a basic option. He's a little gassed. I probably should just do a basic handoff here, but just be careful of this linebacker over here. Get a block on him. Good job. Scary. Super scary when that happens. I'm like, this dude's going to make a play. You just knew he was going to do something there. 2nd and goal. I could run a clock right here. That ain't gonna really help a whole. I mean, it's gonna 10 seconds or so. Not a good block there. Sting. 3rd and goal. So what do I do if I don't convert this? I don't know. Told you, I think I'm going to take the chance. I don't know if they can go down the field 99 yards. I'm going to go for it. This is ballsy, but I'm going to do it. I just don't. We just need good blocking over here. Woo! My goodness. Oh my gosh. Decline it. Get your touchdown. I saw a hole right there just enough. Oh my gosh. Kick a extra point. I didn't trust our defense to just stop them. I figured they'd go right down the field, kick a field goal, and end it. And I just didn't want that to happen. I wanted to see if they can go 99 yards. I didn't know if they could. Now we don't have to worry about that. We got the lead, but they still got 2 minutes. This game is just a long way to go. So I'm going to kick it over here to the left. Over here. It's going to stay in bounds. Force him inside. Thank you. We're going to try quarters. I need to bait this guy to a pick. I have not done a really good job at strong safety today. This guy right here, I feel like I haven't. Maybe I can get an interception right here. Get over here. Good job, Al. Good open field tackle. And somebody made a good point in the previous video. Whenever the offense does something like this and they call something goofy like a run play, and they're going to call something like that, and they're going to call the same thing again. So what I'm going to do is throw them a bone. Oh, they're not even going to do it. That's good. If they was going to call that exact same play again, I was going to go offsides on purpose just to keep it going. Make it a little bit easier for them because it's just goofy when they don't do something like that. Ow. 4th and 4. On the 4. I'm going to go back to 4-2-5. I'm going to go man on this one. Don't know if I should, but that's what I'm going to call. And of course, they got a tight end right there. And I just got annihilated. Make a play. Game over. He overshot the throw. So what we got to do, they got 2 timeouts. The game's not over with. They got 2 timeouts. They're going to use them here. I'm going to do basic handoffs. I'm going to see if I can find a hole. Oh, no, guess we'll go over here. Stay in bounds. They're going to call a timeout. Go offensive line. Just hand the ball to Briggs the rest of the way. I think that's a good idea. I'm going to run to the right. We're going to run to the right. The clock has stopped. Let's just be patient with it. I didn't get the first. We'll call another timeout. 3rd and 1. I'm just going to give him the ball again. I'm not going to do option. I don't want to take the risk of pitching it and something goofy happen. Thanks, Cliche. I love Skyrim. I could play that game forever and ever. The key here, should I do it on this channel or try to do somewhere else where I don't want to confuse people. So that clock's going to go down. What I'm going to do, we're going to kick a field goal. There's 2 seconds left. What I may do is, here's what we're going to do. Well, I can make this field goal. That's not, yeah, this is going to work just as well. We'll be fine right here. I'm going to get it down to just a couple of seconds. There we go. Now it's officially game over. 38-28. 2 seconds to go. So for anybody who came in late, you may think they went too close of a game, but anybody who watched it knows it was a tight game the whole way through. I had to make a comeback to win it. Thankfully, our defense played a whole lot better in the second half. That first half was, man, that was some dreadful stuff on defense. We're 5-1, 38-28. Go to the campus challenge. After this, we're going to play another game. I'm feeling up to it. Let's go to stats. So 421 to their 298. They done the bulk of their work in that first half, but we ran the ball really well. Again, anytime we can get over 300 yards rushing in this offense, we're going to do fine. Passing, we got 93 yards. A lot of that was off, what, 2 throws pretty much. We didn't get any sacks. Of course, we don't throw enough for that to matter. We done a good job enough on third down. They didn't just do well at all. That's probably the reason why they got beat, other than that one turnover they had. But we had 1 turnover apiece. Let's go to individual stats. Arthur, let's go straight to rushing. Briggs, 171 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's turning into the offensive player of the year in the conference, I think. If he keeps doing stuff like this, I think that's like 3 straight games where we just really force-fed him the ball. But Arthur done great on the ground, 111 yards, 15 attempts, 1 touchdown. Ringer, Hickson, I'm sorry. I tried to do the wide receiver stuff, but every time we called it, it got blown up on the weak side. So nothing I can do about that. Receiving, it's there. Defensively, cornerback, strong safety, and then around outside linebacker. So our 2 leading tacklers, at least one of them was a strong safety. He's kind of closer to the line. If you go to tackles for loss, Walker, corner, sacks, McNeil had the 1 sack, and he had the 1 interception. So he is our MVP on defense today. He has been our MVP. I need to put him back on the players to watch. I switched over the Roar, and I shouldn't have done that. McNeil, he's the one who's really been playing well for us. But you go to box score, 4th quarter, 17-0. They had the lead, but this is by far the best 4th quarter we've had all season, and it's not even close. So it's good to see that. That's a positive for sure. All right, let's get out of here. I do not want to... Ooh, I saved it. That's fine. Ain't going to hurt nothing. Let's go here. We're going to save all that stuff. And we are going to... We got Temple coming up. Let's go ahead, before we look at the Temple stuff, let's go over to weekly. I want to look at the top 25 scores for this week. So Miami won. Ole Miss 80. Oh, am I on the right one? Did I not see them? What in the world's going on? I want to sim week 8. That's why. No wonder. I had no clue what was going on there. I just forgot to sim the week. Let's get here and switch this around. Then we'll go look at the top 25 scores. We'll go weekly top 25s. Okay, so NC State, UTEP got upset. Boston College, Toledo. You got Oklahoma, Purdue, Iowa, Louisville won. Then you got LSU, Auburn barely beat Arkansas, Texas, Ohio State. Then you got Miami, USC, Texas Tech, Florida State. Then you have Georgia, Ole Miss, Stanford. There could have been an upset right there. Yeah, okay. Oklahoma State over Texas A&M, and then Michigan over Penn State. So there was a couple upsets, though. Let's go to NC's recruiting. The next game is Temple. Chris Wright's still not ready to take a visit. It's going to be real hard to get this kid. We're still number 1 on his list, so there's a chance. But it's going to be tough, I'm afraid. Let me make one change really quick. Can I change that? It ain't going to let me. Okay, no big deal. Bruce Newell, he is visiting today. So let's see. He doesn't care about coaching strategy or coach philosophy, playing time, coach prestige. So he doesn't care about the coaching stuff, nor playing time, and academics. I'm going to go location for him. Let's try location. Middle linebacker, Paul McGill, not much has changed. George Roberts, nothing, of course. And Adam Malloy, we moved up to number 1 on his list. That's cool. But we still don't have a whole lot of info on him. So we got one guy visiting today, Bruce Newell. Hopefully he'll commit at the end of this game. We can use his points on the other guys. That would be great. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Bowl rankings. USC, Oklahoma, Miami, Ohio State, LSU, so on and so forth. Top 25 polls. Yeah, we can look at this. USC, Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, we already done that. My bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is our first bowl rank week. That's right. So top 25 polls don't mean anything anymore. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Now, we'll say this about the top 25. We're getting closer to the top 25, I would think. I don't see our name on here, but I just wanted to point that out. That we're continuing to win games. And speaking of, what I need to do is go to my win-loss record and fix that at least. Let me change that to a 5-1. Click OK. Hopefully everybody can see that update. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Halfback for Toledo. I wish we would play them in the regular season, but we may end up playing them in the conference championship game. That would be pretty cool. Now, I figured we would be in the same division. We should be playing them. We'll check that here in a minute. AP, then you got a halfback from Miami and a couple of quarterbacks. Another MAC player. We're going to play Bowling Green here in the next week or so. We're going to have to deal with this cat. That's going to be a challenge. Players of the week. Wide receiver for Iowa put up some decent numbers. Defensive end for Houston had a pretty good game himself with a lot of tackles and sacks and such. Let's go to conference standings. Let's look at division. So here we are. So we are in the East. So Toledo is in the West. For some reason, you think you'd be in the same state, you'd be in the same division. But there's so many Ohio schools in the MAC, I guess that can change. But we're number 1, but we're right there with Bowling Green. But there's still half the season left to go. Let's go check out our team info screen. No injuries. Arthur, whatever. Briggs, great. The running game is doing its part. Receiving, not so much. Pace, Williams, and McNeil are our leading defensive players. Pace, I think he's one of our safeties? He's not a linebacker. I know that much. I should know my own players. Forgive me if I don't know them all by heart. Let's go to the West. Toledo. Again, we'll probably face them in the conference title game if we can get there. Injuries, they got one. I don't want to look at them. Nobody cares. We're going to play Temple next. Is that correct? Am I right? Just want to make sure I do that correctly. Yes, we do got Temple. So let's go back. They are an independent. Go to conference standings. We'll go this way. If I can get to it. There we go. So Temple, they're 4-3. They got some players now. They got a halfback. They got a defensive end and a guard. None of them are leaders of any sort. Miami beat them pretty badly in the last game, but their quarterback's looking halfway decent. They got a running back putting up almost 100 yards a game. And they got a bunch of random dudes on defense. Now, I don't know what offense they run. Defensively, I think they run a 4-2-5. I could be wrong on that, but that's who we got next. So what we can do is check this out. They're 4-3, same amount of talent as we do. Their stats don't look all that great. Pass defense doesn't look great, but their turnover differential is pretty solid, but so is ours. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take just a quick break. I'm going to be right back, use the restroom, and get another drink of water. I'm out of water, and we'll get some of that. Then I'm going to come back, and we're going to play some more football against Temple. Hold on. All right, that didn't take too long. I do got a new Stanley Cup I really like. Should have brought it in earlier. Let's go take on Temple. We've already done our recruiting. We looked at that, so let's go ahead and let's go play that. Yeah, let's go do that now. Another player in trouble. And that's corner again. What in the world? Uh, okay. Let me go back. Let's look. So we got. If those two games were switched, I would have him suspended for 2 games. Bowling Green, Ball State. Man, I'm gonna have him. Let's see what he did. Corner's not been meeting the study hall hour requirements. That doesn't mean nothing, but still, I'll do 1 game. Dang it, that's just awful. They got an alternate. I kind of like that. Storm. I like to see their red, but let's do the Stormtrooper. Look for them. So yeah, we're gonna play 2 games today. Anytime I stream, my preference is to try to get in 2. It's just quicker. Dad, I'm still kind of in the zone to play more. I'm getting a new microphone Monday, hopefully. That way I don't have to use a headset. Sometimes wearing a headset for 2 straight hours can get kind of tough. Not a televised game again. They're going to get the ball. There's no harsh wind. And this is our home game. First home game we've had in a little while. Let's check out their roster. Starting quarterback, impact guy. Pocket passer, but they got an impact halfback. And this guy's definitely going to play because the starter is out. So they got 2 impact players in the backfield. That is not good. Let's just put it that way. Fullback, nothing there. Wide receiver, a bunch of average dudes. I don't remember hardly any of these kids. You remember I done a brief Temple 1 season thing with them. I done the beer and shoot, and we shattered so many records. It was just kind of goofy on offense. But tight end, not a whole lot there. Offensive line, 85, 70, 78. The right guard is out and right tackle. It's just a drop off. It will be. Maybe we can do something there. I think they run a 4-3. So let's look at their defensive ends. This guy's out, so that's going to help. 82 on the other end and 85 and 86. So, wow, their defensive tackles are really good. I'd love to have a couple of them. Both of those, honestly. Linebackers, 78, 76, and 80. I'm guessing this guy, and this guy's going to play the majority of the time. Corner, average, 76 and 78. They got good enough players that could play like dime and nickel. I'd love to have one today, but our another top corner is out 2 straight games. Free safety, pretty decent, 80 overall, 84 speed. Okay at strong safety, average kicker, average punter. Nothing too crazy. I don't even know why I really scamped those, because that's another little downside to this flexbone offense. It's hard to attack certain defenses. Like with our run game, it all depends on what the front seven's doing. And where their impact guys are at across the board. So scouting doesn't really help me as much as compared to some other schemes that I run. They're going to go 4-2-5 here. Let's go cover 3. And pray that they throw a lot more than they run. We'll do this. We'll pinch our line. Ooh, almost picked off by you-know-who. Our best defensive player in McNeil. I'm going to try cover 2. I'm going to do the Tampa 2 thing. I'm going to control the safety. Do something like this. Back out. We'll pinch. That ain't good. That ain't good. Great. That is good. Great play. By our corner, getting a hand on it. I think that was one. That may have been a safety. 3rd and 10. We'll go. No, I'm going to stick with the 4-2-5. Let's just do basic cover 3. I'm going to go here. They're going double tight end. Let's see if I can get after him. Hopefully that halfback goes out for a pass, and he will. And he's going to get the first down and then some. Quarterback just had too much time to throw. I'm going to go cover 2 man. I think they're going to start running the ball. That's what I would do if I had that running back. I'm going to shift everybody over this way. They're going to pass it. He may have got in. Did he get in for a few yards? No, we didn't. I'm going to go back to cover 3. We'll do something like this. Fake toss. And he got a hand. I think he got a foot down. 30 inches. That's what I thought. Let's do a cover 1. I expect like a basic run. Don't run to the left. Let's shade over just in case. Another easy first down. They're kind of doing whatever they want to at the moment. Let's go back to cover 2 man. Do something like this. It's just, we're lucky we made the tackle there. Just 4 wide again. They're going to go 4 wide on us all day. And I don't blame them. And we just don't have the bodies to help out there. So we're going to have to go cover 1, just have an extra helper. Get him. Make a tackle. Good job, Roar. Let's go. I'm going to take it. Let's do a zone blitz. Let's see if I can come through the weak side right here. Grew just enough. Williams was able to get a hand on it. So that is 3rd and 14. We'll go cloud from nickel. Let's see if I can get after this guy myself. They picked up the blitz really. Oh, get him. There we go. I guess nobody was open. I couldn't tell. I was too focused on my guy. Are they out of field goal range, or are they going to kick a field goal? They're going to punt it. That's fine. They're on the 40. I think 39 yards and in is where they may think about kicking. Even, you got to remember, CPU kicking in this game, unless you really notch down the slider, they can hit like 70-yarders, it feels like. We're going to fair catch that one, just get it out of there. So that's a good stop. We're in the middle of the field. I need to make twin halfback. Let's just start here. I'll fix the other ones later. I should have been doing the twin halfback thing all along. We'll go this way. Get a pitch there. Get a first down with Briggs. It's close. I think we got it. 2nd and 1. Twin halfback here. I want to just make sure he gets in there. Let's do another double option. I'd love to do the wide receiver play, but again, it got wrecked a whole lot in that last game. I'm going to do something like this. Get a block. Great blocking, everybody. Ooh, once that was... I didn't need to pitch it there. That was my fault. I was awful. Good first down. So from here, I'm going to go triple. We'll put the receivers on the short side. So they are a 4-2-5 team. Where do you go? I guess we'll go this way. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Where did I goof up? I mean, what's Arthur doing right here? Look, I mean, what? I don't know what that is. Is that like a stuck animation? I have no explanation for that. Other than I just got unlucky on a weird, goofy pitch. I just don't know what that was. Oh, that was terrible. And that ain't good. That's a catch. And just like that, they're going to score on us. That's on Arthur for making just a weird, goofy pitch. I just don't know what that was. Just wrecked the entire drive, and now they're going to score. Told you. Oh, well, that's The game punishes you for turning the ball over, and they punish you for whatever reason, giving you a forced, goofy pitch. I don't know. I don't know why it done it, but it did it. So let's get on offense and try not to do something stupid. Oh, that's awful. That pitch is going to haunt me all day. Gosh, what was that? That defender wasn't even close to him either. Just weird. He wasn't close enough to make a hit. I think that was a stuck animation of some sort. I got to get over it. Let's go. Block for me. At least attempt to. Let's go back to double. They're going nickel. I'm going to go to the right. Right guard got blasted there. My right guard just got shellacked. Look at that. Just. I may just call the same thing, but we're going to call from a different formation. I hate to rely on the same 4 or 5 plays all the time. That's the boring part of the offense, but got no choice at the moment. We're going to go this way. Let them shift. Get a block right there. Thank you. Get a pitch. Get a first down with Briggs. All right. Got out of a jam there. I want to do triple. Not that one. Unless they go audible. Unless they go man. All right. They're going to. Now they're doing that, though. I don't know if that's going to work. So we'll probably just stick with this. No, I'm going to try it. Not a big fan of that shift. Well, that kind of worked. Not really. That was just kind of... My wide receiver got stuck back there. See... Oh, my gosh. Oh, when it rains, it pours. This game is making me really work for it today. We're going zone. I'm going triple. We're going to go this way. He's cutting in. We're going to cut up this way. Good job, Arthur. Get a first down. That was a good read. That linebacker crashed. Let's go with a basic run with Briggs. And Hickson's out for the rest of the game. And what do? They picked their best player to go out. And just nothing there. We'll go back to old tried and true double option. I don't trust anything else at the moment. And now our passing game is really shot. Like, we just don't have one. Now with our best receiver out. But we're going to have to just rely on the run game. And you see that? Why didn't you pitch it? Look at this. I guess I didn't pitch it in time. We still got the first. So we can try. Go triple. I'm going to run to the right. Right guard got blasted. And we're going to lose yardage. Poor right guard. Look at this. Both of my guards got annihilated. Had no chance. So guess what? We're going to have to go right back to you know what. The old double option. Bail us out, hopefully. And that's a weird shift. I don't like any of it. I may be able to come up the middle here. Nope. I don't have an answer. Just my offensive line. My line. Nobody's blocking. And it's third for... I can't pass. I don't have any receivers to pass it to. I'm going to run it and just see if we can get a field goal. I don't know what else to call. We literally can't do anything. I just don't have anybody to throw to. Hickson's out for the rest of the game. So I don't know who's on who here. And delay. I'm sorry. I'm just getting flustered. Just nothing's working today in this game. Just another terrible first quarter. 2 straight games, first quarter, just can't do anything right. Let's just try to pick up whatever we can. And then we'll just kick a field goal. We'll kick the field goal, go down 4. Hopefully I can make it. See, now I can't even throw today. I mean, I can maybe attempt to throw to like one of my halfbacks or something. Barely. So I don't know if I'll throw at all. I just got nobody to go to on that, so we're just going to run just Briggs and Arthur back and forth all day, I guess. So we're down 4. I guess the last game was worse. We were, down 2 touchdowns? And we made a comeback. Make a tackle. Going 3 wide. I'm going to go cover 2 man. I'm expecting a run. Just not a big fan of that shift. Just don't run to the left. Going to pass it. Just a little drag route. Going to pick up an easy 5. Apparently 6 yards. I think they're going to run it here, so I'm going to go cover 1. We'll do something like this. I'll pinch in. Let's do this instead. Good job, Al. Was able to get around that guard. So now it's 3rd and what? 5? 3rd and 6. We're gonna go. We'll go cloud. But they always have a tight end on that side. These last 2 games. It's going to get in my way. And they're going halfback direct. Just. That's halfback direct. You know, it is what it is. Let's keep playing. I'm gonna control the blitzer. We're gonna have the. Of course, they got the tight end on that side. Don't run up the middle. And what do? Run right up the middle. Easy first down. Perfect play call. 1st and 10. I have a bad feeling about this game. Unless we get lucky on some plays. It's just nothing's going well at all. Like nothing. We're lucky to be down 4. Intercept that. Or don't. Another first, what's 5 yards? I'm going to go man, cover 2. I think they'll run. I keep thinking they got an impact halfback. They're going to use them eventually. They use them on the 3rd downs. Watch them go up the middle here. Yep. Look at that. Just too easy. My entire defensive line got destroyed. So we'll just call random stuff. They're just a good, I mean, they're a good team. They're making better plays than we are right now. We need a break. They're going dive. Somebody make a tackle. Make a tackle. Make a... Another first down. That's the only downside about going live. You can see my reaction to every little thing. Just frustrating when you got plays like that happen. I'm going to try. Crash 2. And they got some good formations that make it hard to blitz on. This is a touchdown. I'm not even going to... Ooh, thankfully somebody got their hand up. The only good positive defensive play we've had on this drive. 2nd and 10. I'll go back to cover 3. Hope they pass. I don't want this guy to go up the middle. But if I was them, I'd go to 34. Told you, right up the gut. And nobody's there to make a tackle. I had to come all the way over, and I didn't even make the tackle. Look, my defensive line again. Boom! Everybody got shoved back. You can't win ball games when your defensive line just is a no-show. We'll go with a 1 high. I got a blitzer on the weak side just in case they go off tackle to the right. I don't know what my impact corner's doing right there. He just went for a swat that was just nowhere near close. Let's just call something else. Let's just do a zone blitz and guess what? They got the tight end on that side. They do that every time today. Again, they're just playing. They're calling perfect plays on offense today. A screen. Jeez, what a hit. That would have been a fumble in 07. And they're going goal line. That's fine. Maybe we can hold them to a field goal. That'd be great. I'm going to flip it. Go to the strong side. Good. They're motioning their tight end. At least they're not going to do the around play. And they still get a... Lord. Oh, well. Just not meant to be in this half. They're just shoving us around. I expect a touchdown here. Look at that right side. Everybody. Look at that. Just everybody getting shoved around. How many times have I said that today in this game? Too many. That's how many. All right, let's get on offense and maybe we can get some points. We haven't even got a touchdown today in this game. It's just nothing's gone well. But we're due for a loss. I know some people, they're just not big fans of me winning a lot of games, but I can only play the games and hope I can win them. So this may be our loss. But at least it's a non-conference loss if that happens. So that doesn't affect our conference rating or anything, or standings, which is good. So I'm not going to get too upset if we lose. I just kind of like to see us play a little bit better, but we'll see if that can happen. But it's not going to help that our top receiver's out. Just bad luck there. We'll go to the right. Get a block for me. Ooh, just enough of a pitch. Barely. On the 5, we can try. We'll go triple. They're going dime for whatever reason. And they're double teaming him. We'll go this way. No! Jeez, what happened? Don't pitch it, Al. Gosh, that could have been a disaster of epic proportions. Let's just keep running. They're going 5-2. Good blocking. Just good enough. I'm going to let Arthur can't get out of bounds. And he's hurt. That's been the day. That's just how this game's been. So there goes the option. Now, if he's out for a seriously long time, they're going to have to do something else. We'll have to do toss work. But again, that's not going to get anywhere. And this quarterback can't throw. He's just as bad as Arthur. So I just don't have an answer. I'm running out of play. The good Lord is testing me today. I want to go streaming a lot, and he's telling you, no, you're really going to have to earn it. So now my quarterback's out for 3 weeks. 2 weeks, technically. So we've lost today. We're not going to win. And I'm not going to burn that kid's red shirt. It's just not worth it. Now I got to run double option all day. Jeez. The clock's running. Get out of bounds. I can't do triple. It ain't going to help us much, at least in this situation. I can't do basic runs. I can't throw because I don't have any receivers to throw to. I have nothing. I literally don't have anything to work with at the moment. This is the worst case scenario. Your 2 of your best players are out. Now, if Briggs goes down, then I'm going to throw something. So at least I can't get too upset when we lose this game because I don't have anybody to work with. I just can't. Unless I can just get lucky on a play or two. Let's go this way. I'll have to call a timeout. Just 2nd and 7. I'll call it the same thing. Stop playing scared. Well, tell me what to do. Give me some players to work with, and I won't. Oh, 6. Barely. All right, so we can stay in it maybe. If our defense can do their part, we'll see. Let's kick an extra point. Get to the locker room, down 4. We get the ball start of third quarter. Can we survive the next 27 seconds? We'll see. Oh, wow. I feel like I'm playing 07 all over again. Jeez, nothing's going right. Bless their hearts. Again, it's not a conference game, so don't have to hurt us. But the problem is we got a prospect visiting today, and he ain't going to commit on this game, that's for sure. So I'll just try to keep a level head the rest of the game. It's going to be tough, but I'll just try to keep my emotions in check. I'm not going to return that one. There's no point. 15 seconds. Let's go here. I may have to kick it out. Well, that was just a goofy play. It's not like they got incredible talent at kick returner. Let's see if he can get over here. We'll call another timeout. I'll call one more basic run. Again, I'm sorry I'm calling the same play over and over again, but there's nothing else I can use at the moment. Then we could try a Hail Mary, but got nobody to throw to, but we'll figure that out. Let's go to the right. Nothing there. So 4 seconds. We'll go Hail Mary. I'm going to go with the middle one just because of Briggs. And hope for the best. We'll go over here. Hope for the best. Somebody make a play. That's just one of them games. Golly. Lord. Thankfully, they went zone. That's probably the only way that worked. They only had one guy back there. We literally double teamed that dude. Well, the other guy got there late. Wow. Okay, so we're down 5. I'm going to kick an extra point. We're going to locker room. So what we can do is I can mix in some basic runs. Like basic handoffs with Briggs. We could probably run triple. I just can't run it with the quarterback. We'll figure that out. Let's go to stats and score. So 262 to 148. We're getting the yards. That's good. 205 on the rushing. So we're running the ball well enough, even with our quarterback out. Throwing the ball, we had the one completion. That was the Hail Mary. No sacks. Third down. This is why they're winning. And honestly, their offense is playing really well today. And I just really can't stop it at the moment. One turnover for us. That did not help things. Let's go to individual stats. So Getsy, he's got a 908 passer rating. Can't go wrong with that, I guess. But running the ball, Briggs already has 139 yards. He's probably going to touch the ball 30 times today, more than likely. I'm going to try to get Ringer in a little bit more. But of course, Arthur's out for the day, and then Hickson's out. Let's go to defense. Roar, leading tackler. Tackles for loss, we got a few. We only got one sack. We don't have any interceptions. So we're going to get the ball back. We actually may be able to get a lead. Let's see what we can do here. I should not have came back with that one. I don't want to cheese that. I know what you're saying. And I'm not going to burn that kid's red shirt. Awareness kind of plays in the factor how they can pitch and want to. So it's not like the easiest, the smartest thing to do. Let's go to the right. Or not. Just a bad play. We'll go back to the good old toss. We'll go to the right. Oh, dudes, get that. I don't think we got it. It's close. We got it. 1st and 10. So what I'm going to do here. Let's go with a basic sting. We're going man. I'm going to try to run out the gut right there. Get a 1st down. Not bad. I would like to attempt triple. I think it could kind of work as long as the blocking's okay, but I'm going to have to pitch it real early. So we could try that here. Do something like this. Fumble. Well, that's game. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Let's go cover 3. So we ran 2 triples on that drive, and both of them were absolute garbage. So we're going to quit doing triple the rest of the day. And here we go. Easy 1st down. Cover 2 man. Just ran over my 300-pound defensive tackle. Another easy 1st down. And they're going to punish us for the turnover. It is what it is. Oh, man. I really don't want to burn that kid's red shirt. I really don't want to do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. I need speed back there. We're not going to win the next 2 games. My offense is limited as is. So we're going to have Jackson go in there. We're going to play Getsy, and I got to make sure to do that. I'll try not to forget to do that before I end the stream today. 2nd and 7. So we got to play him. So we're going to play him for 2.5 games. So unfortunately, I burned the red shirt, but we got to win games. I'm not going to take 3 straight losses. It's just not worth it. So let's just go and do that. So it's 3rd and 10. We'll go cloud. Maybe this will work. And he's got all day to throw. All day to throw. And he's going to get close. Can we hold him to a field goal? Shoot, barely. So our defense may help us after all. I just got to do better on offense. So our new freshman quarterback is in there. I don't know if we could beat like the 1-loss teams or the 1-win teams with Getsy back there. Just we're so hampered as is. So let's try that. At least we can run basic option now. I'm going to let that one go. They ain't going to go anywhere. So we can try that. I'm going to go back to double option again. I'm going to run just my poor... Look at my 2 guards. God, I know their defense tackles are good, but man. Let's go back and run the same thing. Maybe he'll shift over. Looks like he's not going to. In the corner. My Gosh, my guards got destroyed again. Golly, go back and look at this. They play, man, I feel bad for them. They're playing so badly today. Look at that. My center and my guard can't stop that dude. But our entire offense is built around right behind the center, so I mean, there's nothing else I can run at the moment. So let's go vertical. He'll probably throw an interception, but that's okay. Is he going to get open? And he got hit when he threw it. I'm sorry, just not meant to win the game today. So again, I'll try to keep my cool. I knew, like I said, I knew I was going to get tested today going live. Having 2 bad games like that. That's okay. You live and learn. You just go with it. Intercept that, or don't. Get a first, close to a first down. I'm going to go man. Seems like all these games could be like that. Some games are worse than others. 07 is, is awful. That momentum meter just kind of destroys everything you do. First down there. Let's go zone. I hated to burn that kid's red shirt, but I had no choice. Up the middle. I had to go make the tackle myself. Oh, I don't doubt we'll get there. It's just hate to see when one game where everything just goes up against you for no reason. Just piles on you at times. Just goofy. We had to have 2 guys get injured. 2 best players. What do you do? Another broken tackle. Another broken tackle. And a touchdown. That's the game saying, Al, it's just not your day. At least not in this one. But again, the good news is this isn't a conference game, so it doesn't affect us hopefully getting to the conference title game. We just got to figure out how to win. We got Bowling Green coming up. That's going to be a tough one. We're still down 2 scores, but our defense can't stop anything today. We've already given up 31 points with a full quarter to go. I mean, they're going to hang 40 on us if we're not careful. We can let Williams try it. Maybe we can get a block or 2. Or don't. Not even get to the 20. We can try triple. And they're going 5-2 against my normal formation. Just ain't going to work. Unless we get good blocking up the middle. Can we get it? Get a block right there. Good job. A positive play. We needed it. I wonder. I don't think I have it here. We can try it. Is it in this formation? I don't think it is. There's a flare, fade. PA roll right, maybe. They're going man. This may work. But I think they're going. They're double teaming them. We'll do something like that. Nope, he's not open. Nobody is. We'll go over. Ooh, that was a bad throw. Look at this throw. This is one worth looking at. So I had a little crosser come over the middle. Ooh, that's a terrible throw. 2nd and 10. Let's go double. And they're going dime. It's going to be kind of tough what they're doing that. And they're... We'll go to the left, maybe. Center got destroyed again. I'm not even going to throw it. It's going to be such a terrible play. It's not worth it. So let's just do another double option. Oh. Ooh, I just didn't mean to pitch it. It wasn't going to matter. We're not going to get a first down, so let's just punt it. Well, I'm not playing a third game. It's hard to get back up and want to play when you have a crappy game like this one. And doing 2 in one day, that seems like enough. Coming back. First and 10. So I hope I don't. I wanted to try the Madden 24. I just wanted to do a Super Bowl something, and I don't regret doing it. But it just, man, that game's awful. Make a tackle, somebody. Make a tackle. But I'm not playing that game again. It's just no fun. It's awful. The game's just terrible. The animations are awful. Playbooks are cool, but just not enough people care about that, unfortunately. End of the third quarter, thank the Lord. Another terrible quarter for us. We're lucky to be down 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 1, they may run it here just to pick up the first. Please don't hand the ball off the 34. Quarterback finally made a bad throw, so that makes it. I don't think it matters. Let's just go cover 0. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna crunch in. No, we'll go over. Good job, Mal. Yeah. So can we get on offense and score? That's the key. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna try. Yeah, the new college football game, I'm keeping my expectations low. I'm going to cover. I'm going to play it. But it's EA. They don't know how to make make good sports games, period. But I'm hoping for the best. We all are. We all are wanting a really good new game to play. We'll see what they can do with it. None of that looks good. I mean, nothing. I'm going to go to the left, though. I don't know what to do when Warren Sapp is their defensive tackle and he just pushes my center back 5 yards every play. And I don't have any shotgun in the playbook. Now I feel like I need to. So that's how you stop this offense. Just get some good defensive tackles and you're going to be fine. Get up the field. Broke a tackle. At least we know how that feels. Get a first down there. Oh, yeah, they're going to copycat Madden for sure on a lot of things. All we can hope for is that I just want gameplay to be solid. That's not too much to ask. Have a decent Dynasty mode. But I know they're not going to care about that. They're going to put so much time into their their Man Ultimate Team or whatever they're going to call it in this game. Get a block right there. But we'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us. I think the revamp team is helping them out somehow. I don't know what the deal is there. I think they're kind of on the team, though, to do something. But I want to cover it regardless. No reason not to. Should help the channel out. And I pitched that way too early. That was my fault. So now where are we? 2nd and 6? Like everybody's passed out at the moment. They're going 4-2-5. We just need decent blocking on the right. Can we get it? Ow. I pitched it too early again. He's got 238 yards rushing. That's pretty impressive, but he's about to pass out. We need a touchdown the worst way, though. Can we get there without somebody not getting hurt again? I'm going to go this way. Just be patient, but nobody block that guy. I gotta call a timeout. Like, everybody's passed out. Like, everybody's super slow when somebody's going to fumble it. And we can't have that. I'm going to go backfield. We'll go back to option. Yeah, I could have done a sub, but I don't have any good players to sub. So our little new quarterback's going to get his first touchdown of his career. Jackson, he's our future starter unless we find somebody better. And guess what? We're down a touchdown somehow. I don't know. We're going to need a stop on defense somewhere. I think we can do it. Oh, and by the way, I didn't think about this. I completely forgot. Let me show you. I have added more call sheets to the website. You go over here. This was a request from somebody. A commenter asked if he wanted the Baylor Bears call sheet for NCAA '09, but I got like 7 other '06 call sheets from Air Force. I'm kind of going alphabetical order until somebody tells me he wants something different. The Arkansas State. These are really nice. I love them to death. I haven't got to use them for mine because right now my offense is so hampered. Wouldn't really need it. But if you need cool call sheets, if you need some playbook ideas, those could be very helpful to you. So let's go and try that. And I probably should have somebody tackle. There we go. Good stop. Let's go cover 1. Yeah, those call sheets are pretty fun to make. I enjoy, and they're helping people out right now. So that's good. That's what it's for. Give you something to work off of if you ever need another scheme for your dynasty. Make a tackle somebody. Look at this. Make a tackle somebody. And we got another player hurt. Number 4 on the day, something like that. They're going goal line. We'll go man lock, I guess. I'm going to flip it. Let's see if I can at least get a push. Don't do the tight end around play. And they're running clock. And they went the opposite way. The exact opposite is what I was thinking. That's the one backside run they have in the entire formation, and that's what they went with. And now they're going to go back to goal line again. So I got to be careful with the timeout. I'm not going to call a timeout. We've only got 2 left. But if they get another first down, it's going to be close to being over. We just need to stop them. But you know what they're going to do? They're going to go to that guy, and we can't tackle him. No, please come back. And that's the game right there, probably. Unless the game throws us a bone and they fumble it. Let's just call a timeout. Might as well call them now. I'm going to go cover 0. Do something like this. Make a tackle. We'll call another timeout, and that's our last timeout. So now we just got to hope for the best. I'll call another cover 0. Thanks, Cliche. I'm glad some people are liking the live stream. I just want to do something different. And sometimes it's just easier just to play, and you guys can watch. So this is it right here. I'm going to go back to cover 0. It's 3rd and 6. They may pass it. I'm still bringing everybody down. Do something. No, back out. I think they may throw it. I didn't think about it. Oh my gosh. They went halfback. And oh well. It was worth a shot. I mean, half my players got hurt today, but just wasn't meant to be. Oh well. So I'll come back. I'm not going to do it tomorrow. Everybody's got Super Bowl on their mind, so I don't want to come in here when hardly anybody want to come in and watch. Just because again, everybody's got will be watching Super Bowl tomorrow. Ah man, they're gonna. I had every reason to throw a chair or 2 or throw something today. Just with this particular game, just man, it's just such an obstacle, such a challenge to just overcome. He's going to run right towards me, I'm afraid. He's still broken tackle. Look at that. Fumble it. Fumble it. No, do it. I'm going to get upset if they go in there with a touchdown. Watch them go in here and they're going to score a touchdown. Good. They're going to take a knee. At least they're respectful about it. Okay. So that makes us, what, 5-2 on the year? Still not bad for our first season. Unfortunately, we got a prospect coming in today, and we did not impress him one iota unless we just unless we pick the right pitch. But you really got to win those games in order to get those commitments. So I'm afraid we're going to have to wait another week. Actually, 2 more weeks. I think we got another home game for another couple more weeks. So recruiting is getting interesting. I hate it was a home game, too. So we got to see who we got coming up next. The next live stream I'll probably play 2 games. That's usually how much I have in me. 366 to their 290. Unfortunately, they were just more efficient in things. And again, our top quarterback was hurt. Forced me to bring my other quarterback in. And he's out for 2 more weeks. 0 for 3 on third down, and they went 5 for 8. That's pretty much how you win ball games. On top of turnovers. That's how you lose ball games. You have 3, and they don't have any. They just played a great game. My hat's off to them. Let's go here. Passing, it's pointless to look at. Let's go to rushing. So Briggs had 239 yards and 1 touchdown. I've done as much as I could with them, but it's just not enough. Receiving, nothing there. Defensively, linebacker, free safety. So 5 apiece for Roar and Eli, or however you want to say that. Tackles for loss, we had a few. We had 1 sack, but we didn't get an interception. And this is the box score. Just that second half was just a little bit too much. First quarter was an awful quarter as well. Just a tough go of it. Could we have won if we were completely healthy? Maybe. But our defense just did not play well at all. Their impact halfback just put on a show. So we're going to go ahead and sim this week. We're going to look at recruiting top 25, and then I'll let you go. This stream's been going on for about 2 hours, which is about what I expected. Don't know. Let me ask you this. I've got the webcam. Like, I want to stream more. I really don't care for the webcam. Does that make things better? I don't know. I mean, I just don't. I know when people think streaming, they got to watch that person play, but I just don't know if it's worth it. What's the best way to replicate pistol? You can't, since it's, like you said, it's not in here. You'll have to run ace and just shotgun. You can't replicate it pretty much. Let's go to, and we didn't get that commitment, by the way. Let's just go straight to recruiting while we're at it. While it's on my mind. So we got that receiver went back down. So Wright, he's going to take a official visit. He's going to come for the Ohio game, and this is the problem. It's going to be till the 15th. So we are a few ways away from that. We're going to do that. Connect with the cam. Yeah, I can do the camera. That's fine. So we'll have him come for the Ohio game. Halfback, soft verbal, but are we going to get him? I hope so. We'll see. There's not much else we can do at this point. So middle linebacker, he still can't make up his mind on his top 3. Whether someone has a camera does not matter much to me. I want people to focus on the game and not me. Does that make sense? For whatever reason, this tackle just does not want to say anything. I don't know why. He just doesn't want to. So we're just kind of going in blind. So my receiver, looks like Iowa went over the top there. We'll have him come for the Ohio game. But if you go back to our weeks, our schedule. So Arthur is out for this game. He's out for this game. And he'll be ready for the Ohio game. Let's go to top 25 for the week. Let's at least look at that. Virginia Tech won. Florida State, Bowling Green, LSU. Then you got Texas. Oklahoma got upset. Michigan State, Iowa. Wake Forest, Toledo, Georgia. Oklahoma won. Then you got Ohio State, Alabama. Got upset by my beloved Vols, who are 2-4. And Cal, Purdue won. Then you got Miami, Ole Miss, USC, and Colorado. So we've already looked at recruiting. We got Bowling Green coming up, so let's keep that in mind. Let's go to bowl rankings. Top 5, USC, Oklahoma, Miami, Ohio State, LSU. Let's go to Heisman Watch. I'm not going to look at the top 25. No point in it. So Oklahoma, USC, Cal, Miami, and Bowling Green. So what happened to that Toledo running back? Did he get hurt? Like he just fell off the face of the earth for whatever reason. Not sure what happened there. Let's go players of the week. Nationally, quarterback for Jimmy Skinner or for Marshall had a really good game. 7 total touchdowns. Throwing 40 times a game. I'd like to do that one day. Next offense I'll be running for whoever that's going to be with. We're going to go back to a passing attack of some sort. That's what I love to do the most. Idaho, outside linebacker, had a good game. Conference standings. Let's go to our division. So, again, we're still undefeated in the conference, so that loss didn't hurt us in certain aspects. It didn't help our recruiting. But we're going to be all right. Let's check out our team info screen. I got to get another drink of water. So, Arthur's out for 2 more weeks. Just going to have to fight through it. I got to switch out. I got to put my backup quarterback in at that number 2 spot in the depth chart. We'll do that here in a minute. But Briggs, everybody's just kind of doing the normal thing. McNeil is leading in tackles and in interceptions. He's just been great for us this season. So we got Bowling Green coming up. This is the biggest game of the season. Whoever wins this is probably going to win the division. Now, they got a wide receiver out. Their quarterback, Omar Jacobs, he's a dual threat guy. It's going to be a nightmare to try to defend him. But hopefully they want to throw a lot more than they pass. I'd rather go up against that than an impact halfback. Defensive leaders, they just got a bunch of random dudes kind of doing their thing. Let me go over to my roster really quick. Let me make that switch. In order to have a chance to win a couple more games, we got to get Jackson in there. We'll put Getsy right here. So Jackson, true freshman, he's going to start for us for a couple of games. It is what it is. Hopefully he can play well. We'll see. All right. Next up, we have Bowling Green. Again, this is our biggest game of the year in the division. They got the top offense in the country. Just incredible. Looks like they want to throw the ball a lot. That's fine. Hopefully they don't want to run, especially with their quarterback. Their defense looks pretty solid, but they're 6-1. This is, again, going to be a really tough matchup. This should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe we could pull off the upset. It's a road game. And I think that's going to be it for me today. Anybody have anything on their mind before we leave? Speak now, forever hold your peace. So again, I thought about doing a second channel for non-sports stuff, but I just don't know if I want to do 2 channels. I just don't know if I can handle it. It's hard enough to get 1 channel to grow, let alone 2. But I'd like to do the non-sports stuff. Just certain games, I just kind of, sometimes you just need to take a break from football. You know, for me especially, I'd like to do that. Sometimes I want to swing a sword and kill somebody as opposed to throwing a football, if that makes sense. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I would love to just dump it all here. And the people who just don't want to watch it, they just don't have to watch it. That's fine. That's just something I got to figure out. Hopefully I can do that. I'll make up my mind on that because I enjoy the streaming stuff is fine. You know, we can get through games and I can get through a series quicker that way, and I get to chat with people. Yeah, cliche. Thanks for your input on that. That's good. It didn't bother you. Some people they just really got retroactive. It's like I don't want to see this, and you know I'm sorry. My biggest problem is I have a brand issue. Like Playbook Gamer, you go to the channel, the site, it's football, 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 and then you throw in, you know, Dwarf Fortress or something. If anybody know what that is, you know, that would just be really off the cuff. But I think half the time people are here just kind of watch me play, and whatever I like, that's cool. But anyway, I'll figure that out. Anybody else got anything? If not, I'm going to head out. I got a couple basketball games I got to watch. Tennessee plays tonight at 8. There's another SEC game on I want to watch as well. Duke is playing right now. I'm actually a Duke fan, but they're kind of in the middle of it. I may catch the tail end of it. All right, I think that's it from everybody. Thank you all for showing up. Hopefully you enjoyed all this, and I'll talk to you later.